Mr. Speaker, S-252, known as the PREEMIE Reauthorization Act, is designed to strengthen health care for children, especially vulnerable children. Not only does this bill reauthorize the PREEMIE Act, but it also includes the authorization of the National Pediatric Research Network and the reauthorization of the CHIMP Act. The original PREEMIE Act that I sponsored and was signed into law back in 2006 in December brought much needed attention to the problems related to preterm birth. Since its enactment, we have made a lot of progress, but we can and we still must do better. According to the CDC, an estimated 500,000 babies are born premature every year in the United States. That's about 1 in 8. This legislation will continue and strengthen the ongoing effort to track, prevent, and treat prematurity, ensuring that every child has a healthy start and a better chance at a healthy and productive future. In addition to addressing premature births, this legislation also seeks to help children and their families with unmet health needs. The National Pediatric Research Network brings us a step closer to providing more help to children with rare pediatric and genetic diseases. This effort is going to help families like the Kennedys in my district in Matawan, Michigan. Eric and Sarah have 2 wonderful little daughters, Brooke and Brielle. Brielle is here in this picture, who have a rare spinal disease called spinal muscular atrophy. These 2 little angels, who are affectionately known, at least in my family, as Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella, are 2 little warriors in the effort to boost research for rare diseases and serve as an inspiration for every one of us. The sad reality is that it is often difficult to conduct research into the rare diseases due to the small number of kids with that disease. But today, with this bill, we're working to change that and provide families with greater hope for a cure or advances in treatment. This bill will help establish pediatric research networks and consortia that are effective in overcoming gaps in research. Networks and consortia that will be comprised of leading institutions that act as partners to consolidate and coordinate research efforts. And as this multi-year effort is finally nearing the finish line, yes it is, we say to the Kennedys and so many other families across the country with a similar circumstance, you are not alone in this fight. Lastly, this package includes reauthorization of the CHIMP Act of 2000 that helped establish the sanctuary system for chimpanzees that were retired from research. This bill reauthorizes the program at the current spending level for NIH's care of chimpanzees and reduces it through the next 5 years. It also is going to require the GAO to study how the NIH cares for the chimps and ask the GAO to identify how we can further save taxpayer money. I want to particularly commend Mrs. Eshoo, Mr. Lance, Ms. Capps, who has time here tonight, Ms. McMorris-Rogers, and in the Senate, certainly Chairman Harkin and Ranking Member Alexander for their wonderful efforts on this legislative package. Working together, yes, we are making a difference in the lives of so many. So I would urge my colleagues to join me in support of this legislation, and I reserve the balance of my time.